Good afternoon on this President's Day, and welcome to the Varsity Media Sports Network and a big basketball matchup here in Section 5, a non-league matchup featuring the Class AA defending champions, the UPrep Griffins, for their first game of the season, the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets, who come into the game at one win and one loss after last week. They defeated Hilton and lost to Victor in Class AA action. We are here today. My name is Sam Schreier, and this should be a good matchup today. Two very athletic teams, and definitely a marquee matchup. Glad to have you along this afternoon. And tell you a little bit about UPrep. They lost 4 starters from their team from last year. Just one returning player. So they definitely they have reloaded, as they so to speak, and hope to continue to be a force to be reckoned with in Class AA basketball. And they won their first sectional championship at the AA level last year, so that was definitely a good accomplishment for them. And then, of course, the state tournament was canceled, so they ended their year on a win. The Rush Henrietta Royal Comets made the semifinals last year, and this year probably the second best team in Division I Monroe County basketball. They did lose to Victor, who preseason was favored to win the division. So again, should be a good game today. So we're going to take a listen to the starting lineups, and we'll have tonight's action. James Matthews Jr. starting for UPrep. Devin Green, that's the returner from last year in the starting lineups. Number 11, Cam Dyer. Junior number 12, Andrew Jefferson Edwards. And number 15, Brandon Moore Jr. Brandon Moore Jr., number 15 for UPrep. And the starting lineup for the Royal Comets.
Senior number 2,
Jalen House.
Our junior number 3, Mason Georgione. Our senior
Mason Georgione, a junior.
Right.
Forward Gabriel Wright, number 12.
Senior number 20, CJ Thomas.
CJ Thomas, number 20.
Number 44, Chris Sleeper.
And Chris Sleeper, number 44. So a starter for the Royal Comets. Royal Comets coached by Chris Reed.
At this time, would you please stand?
And we're going to remove our hats, and we're going to stand for the national anthem. All right, that's our national anthem, and we are set for basketball action. 2 of the top teams in Class AA this year in our abbreviated season, the UPrep Griffins and the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets. Now, UPrep this year coached by Jerice Crouch, Former Rochester Razor Shark. Damon Stewart coached them last year to the Section 5 championship. And Damon this year has taken some classes, so getting his master's, he told me. And so good for him just to be better off. So he's kind of turned the reins over to Mr. Crouch and looking forward to a great game today. Here we go. We're set for the tip-off. Dyer tips it off for UPrep, and tipping it off for Rush was Jalen House, and UPrep wins the tip, and we are underway. Out the ball at the top of the key. It's James Matthews. Drives the lane, and he's up and fouled. We have our first foul of the game. Fouls on Mason Giorgione. It's his first and the team's first and 2 shots for Matthews. First one, front rim and out. Rush Henrietta gets the rebound as he misses both of the foul shots. Comets with the ball. UPrep applying the pressure at half court, trying to draw the 5 seconds call. Triple handoff. Back out top of the key. UPrep pass inside. Basket good. Gabriel Wright lays it in, and the Royal Comets get the first points of the game today. UPrep brings the ball up slowly. It's the shot for 3, no good. A rebound back into the hands of UPrep. Another shot, rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound, another miss. And this time it comes into the hands of Sleeper, who brings the ball back up for the Royal Comets, passes it off, but it hits a hand, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes right back to the Griffins. They'll have sideline out of bounds as the Comets have a two-point lead. The UPrep tried to get 2 quick shots there, but couldn't make either one of them, and then finally able to come down with the ball for Rush Henrietta. So UPrep brings the ball back inside. Up top of the key, a little dribble handoff action going on right now. Pass to the corner, goes off a knee and out of bounds. And a turnover for the Griffins, and the Royal Comets will take over. Gabriel Wright to inbound, full court pressure for the Griffins. Inbound, Giorgione carries the ball as the pressure breaks, and they back up into the man-to-man defense. Giorgione brings it up across the timeline, and it gets the ball stolen away by James Matthews, but the Comets get the ball right back again. Jalen House to the rim, lays it up and in. And the Royal Comets extend their lead. It's 4-0. 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. UPrep brings the ball up. Devin Green drives the lane, shoots it across for a 3, and it rolls into the rim and out. Fight for the rebound. The UPrep Griffins get the rebound. Cam Dyer, he lays it up and in, and the first points of the game for UPrep. Full court press, then a back off play. James Matthews dribbles it across. Pass off to Andrew Jefferson Edwards. Hits a leg, goes out of bounds, and the ball will remain with the Royal Comets. Giorgione to inbound to Jalen House. House hit the ball, back to Giorgione. Has the ball, top of the key, fakes a 3, then passes it off. Passes it inside to Gabriel Wright, who misses it, and it gets a kick, and shot clock will stay where it is, and it'll go out of bounds. Under the basket, Royal Comets with the out of bounds play. Giorgione from behind the basket. Pass out to Jalen House. House puts a shot up, quick hook shot. Shot is blocked by UPrep, and they come down with it as Devin Green takes the ball up court. He's at top of the key, dribbles inside, quick little hook shot, no good. Rebound to the Royal Comets. House, long pass up to Andrew Jefferson Edwards. He lays it in, and the Royal Comets lead 6-2. Right back the other way. Here comes UPrep for a basket. Inside to Moore, and he misses it, and Rush Henrietta comes down with the rebound. Gabriel Wright had it, passed it off to House. to Giorgione. House up top of the key to Sleeper. Back around to Giorgione. Top to House. House dribbles the lane, then pulls it back out again. Pass from the foul line to Gabriel Wright, who nails the shot, and it forces a UPrep timeout. It's 30-second timeout for Jerice Crouch. And the Royal Comets, who played a few games this year, to UPrep's first game of the season, getting the early game jitters out of the way. 4:35 to go, almost halfway through the first quarter, and an 8-2 lead for Rush Henrietta. The out of bounds UPrep possession. Dribble the ball up across the timeline. Devin Green off to Cam Dyer. Back up out top to James Matthews, who drives, pulls it back out to Green. It gets tipped and out of bounds, and it will, no touch, rather. It'll be Royal Comet possession. Comets inbound it. That's Jalen House with the ball, being guarded closely, and he passes it off to Giorgione, who drives a little bit. He's up at the top of the key. Backs off a little bit. The Royal Comets called the play. Ball screen off to the side of the key. Pass inside, blocked by UPrep and out of bounds. It'll be Royal Comet ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Giorgione with the ball. Pass inside. Shot won't go. Rebound. Foul. On the way up, it'll be 2 shots for Rush Henrietta. Fouls on number 12, Andrew Jefferson Edwards. That's his first. Team first. Sleeper at the line for the Royal Comets. He'll shoot 2. Sleeper makes 1-2. UPrep inbounds the ball, gets it across half courts. With the ball right now is Moore. Moore dribbling it off. Pass off to Edwards. Edwards drives the paint. Now stops. Pass off to Moore for 3. No good. Rebound Sleeper, and the Royal Comets will come back the other way. Cross half court. Sleeper pass inside to Jalen House. Puts it up and is fouled. Second personal on the Griffins. Jalen House shooting 2. First one rattles in and out. Foul was on Devin Green, his first, team second. One more for House. It's in, up, and rattles around and falls. So here back 10-2 lead for the Royal Comets. Up court come the Griffins. Devin Green, point guard with the ball. Pass off to Cam Dyer. Dribble handoff to James Matthews. Matthews was trying to shoot, but he had to pass it back out. Outside to Moore. Ball rattles around, doesn't fall. Long rebound comes back to the Royal Comets. And it's misses the shot, and the UPrep gets the ball right back again. Back the other way, another block. Sleeper, long pass down the court. Pass off to House, no good. Rebound, UPrep. Moore with the ball, drives the paint. Little floater, up and in, and the second basket of the game for the Griffins. Up court, here comes the Royal Comets, Giorgione. That's off the sleeper. Back up top for House. Pass across court. Drives the lane. Up and no good. Rebound for Rush Henrietta. Sleeper grabs the offensive rebound. Pass across court to House. House trying to drive through two defenders. Puts it up. No good. And rebound Griffins. Here comes Moore back the other way again. Moore takes 2 steps and dribbles. Gets the rebound himself. No good. Sleeper comes back down for it with it for the Royal Comets. Good defense for UPrep. Stolen away by James Matthews, but he misses the layup, and Sleeper gets the rebound right back again. Royal Comets call out the play as they dribble it across the court. G.R. Jones, closely guarded by James Matthews, trying to get the steal. He knocks it away back to the backcourt. Now he gets the steal the second time. He'll go right up and lay it up and in. And it's back to a 4-point game as we approach 1 minute in the opening quarter. Jalen House had the ball as the Royal Comets called the play out, and they are going to run against UPrep here. Jalen House tried to dribble inside. Pass back out for 3. No good. Rebound by Sleeper. No good. Rebound again offensively by Gabriel Wright. He lays it up and in, and a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout, Rush Henrietta. So the Royal Comets able to grab 2 offensive rebounds. And then lay it up and in both times. (12-6), Rush leads it. It's nice today that this game is played in the afternoon. Some snow coming tomorrow. Already forcing cancellations of games around Section 5. So we're losing games. And you know, the thing is that the season's so short, and all these teams are already playing 3 games a week. A lot of them are, especially if you have a 12-game schedule. Got to be done by the end of the first week of March, so it makes making up the games very difficult. 2 storms this week could be happening, could force a lot of postponements. UPrep has the ball after the timeout. Devin Green with it. Pass off to the side for Sincere Burrows. He has it up top of the key. Trying to dribble around, pass back out to Green for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to the Royal Comets. They're looking to run. They go inside to the big man, and he lays it up and in. Jamari Johnson with the basket for the Royal Comets. They have an 8-point lead, 8 seconds to go. One last chance here for UPrep in the first quarter. Devin Green with it at the top of the key, being closely guarded. Loses the handle of the ball. It's bounced around, and the horn sounds for the end of the first quarter. An up and down first quarter, but more scoring for the Royal Comets. And after 1 quarter, it is the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets 14, UPrep Griffins 6.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos.
And welcome back to Rush Henrietta on the Varsity Media Broadcast Network. It's the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets and the UPrep Griffins. First game of the season for UPrep, third for Rush. Rush is 1-1. They lead 14-6 after the first quarter. To start the second quarter, it's Royal Comets ball. Pass goes inside in the paint. Toby Wright. Passes it back off. Oh, what a nice move to the basket for the Royal Comets, and they score, and it's now 16-6. That was Nasir Hunter on the basket for Rush Henrietta. UPrep has the ball from the corner, drives the basket. Maxwell misses the shot. Rebound came back down and was taken by Gabriel Wright, and he's fouled on the floor. And the ball is out of bounds. It's UPrep ball under the basket. Here's Sleeper checking back in for Rush Henrietta. UPrep has it. Ball for three, out from the top of the key, and he missed it. The rebound came back down to Gabriel Wright. He stepped on the out of bounds line, and Rush Henrietta will take over. Sleeper inbounds it to Giorgione. Has it across half court. Pass off to Wright. Cross to Sleeper. Sleeper drives, goes right up, and it goes in. Sleeper drew the contact, no call, but was able to get it in. And Rush Henrietta now has a 12-point lead here at a minute gone by in the second quarter. Griffins with the ball. Sincere Burrows backs the ball out, calls out the play. Ball screen is set. He passes it out to the corner. Back to Burrows again. Into Edwards. Off to Devin Green. Quick shot, and he got it. 2 points for UPrep. Well, Comets strip it back across the timeline, and it's passed off to Nasir Hunter. He travels, and it's a turnover. Possession to UPrep. Bunch of substitutions for both teams. And UPrep has the ball now after the turnover. Slight pressure being applied and gets it across the timeline. Drives the lane at Cam Dyer, and he draws the foul. He drove right in there trying to get it to under 10 points. Sleeper picks up the foul for Rush Henrietta, and Dyer will shoot two. They try to inbound the ball, and it gets tipped and goes out of bounds, and UPrep will not get possession. It goes last off of UPrep, but now they'll pick up full court press. Trying to get the ball in. They do get it in. Giorgione will dribble it across half court. Racing right in, and he loses the ball. UPrep picks it up off the turnover. They bring it back the other way. But the pass is not handled by Maxwell and goes out of bounds. And once again, the Royal Comets get it. Again, the full court press for UPrep to wait for them to inbound the ball, and then they back off. Up the court comes Giorgione. He passes it in to Nasir Hunter, who cuts to the basket and lays it in. And the Royal Comets extend the lead to 20-10. Up the court, UPrep brings it back. Quick little floating action for Moore. No good. Rebound Sleeper. And back the other way come the Royal Comets. Driving right to the basket is Toby Wright. He took it from midcourt, went down to the paint, and makes it a 12-point game. UPrep back the other way once again. Maxwell with the ball, drives to the basket, shot won't go. Rebound to Cam Dyer, won't go. Another rebound, and Royal Comets pick it up. Long pass off to Devin Green, lays it in, and the biggest lead of the game now belongs to the Royal Comets. Timeout, UPrep. Wow, what a stretch right there. About 4 baskets, both off turnovers, and the Royal Comets have extended it to 14. Full timeout, 4:43 to go in the second quarter.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
We're back off the timeout. 24-10 lead for Rush Henrietta as they scored the last 2 baskets off of turnovers, and the last one on a nice play. Kind of drove the basket and turned it around for a layup and it forced a timeout for UPrep. So it'll be UPrep ball off of their second timeout of the half. Miles Maxwell will carry the ball up, being guarded by Giordone. Pass off to Moore. Moore goes inside, but is whistled down for an offensive foul. Offensive foul against UPrep. And Rush takes right back over again. Royal Comets with the ball, Giordone. Caught the play. Nasir Hunter running it. Runs it to the right side. Pass out top to Toby Wright. Tries to drive. Almost got the ball knocked away, but Sleeper picks up the loose ball. Rebound to UPrep. And here we go. Here come the Griffins back the other way again. Pass inside to Moore. Inside to Moore, it's turned away, back to Miles Maxwell, and he lays it in, and the Griffins pick up their 12th point of the game. Here we go, back the other way, and come the Royal Comets, running the play at the top of the key, off to Sleeper. Sleeper has the ball, no 5 count, not closely guarded. Sleeper passes it off to Devin Green, drives the lane, shot won't go. Prep comes down with the rebound, back the other way again. Here comes James Matthews. He passes it off to Dyer. Dyer does a little spin move in the paint. Shot won't go. Gets his own rebound. Dyer back up again. Up and in. Good play by Dyer after getting his own rebound. Second one went in. Back to a 10-point game again. Back to Giordone. Brings it across the timeline. Good defense by UPrep trying to get the steal. They're double teaming almost every single pass. It drives the lane and lays it in. Toby Wright makes work of the odd man rush there, and back the other way come the Griffins. Moore with the ball, being guarded by Wright. Moore pass back out to Dyer. Dyer drives the lane. Shot is blocked out of bounds, but then touched by UPrep, and it will be Royal Comet possession. Devin Green back in the game for the Griffins. Out of bounds, guarding the inbound pass again. Up court, here comes Rush Henrietta. Nasir Hunter has it, off to Sleeper. Sleeper with the ball, closely guarded by UPrep. UPrep pass off to Jalen House. House, a little floater, lays it up and in. And it's once again back to a 14-point lead for Rush Henrietta. Here comes Moore. Grabs it across center court. Guarded on the play by Toby Wright. Tries to get a shot. It's it through traffic. Won't go. Didn't hit the rim. Back the other way. Here comes the Royal Comets right to the basket. And they call an offensive foul. Tried to go right to the basket and lay it in. And good defensive position for UPrep. Forces a turnover for Rush Henrietta. 1:54 to go first half. Here comes UPrep. Moore with the ball. Pass off to Edwards. Edwards pass to James Matthews. Tries to drive the paint, sends it into the corner to Moore for three. Shot won't go. Rebound to Rush Henrietta. Back the other way. Here comes the Royal Comets. Nasir Hunter, pass inside to Sleeper, and he tries to lay it in, and it's blocked by UPrep. They come back quickly the other way, don't have the numbers, but they were able to get the pass off to Moore, and he lays it up and in. Now back the other way, here comes Sleeper. He goes right to the basket, turn around, hook shot. What a nice basket for Sleeper. So just when UPrep tries to grab the momentum with those quick baskets, Rush puts the lead back to 14, 1 minute to play in the first half. Back the other way. Here comes UPrep, and Moore with the ball. Pass off to Devin Green. Green being guarded by House at the top of the slot. Top of the key, rather. Pass inside. Pass inside to Cam Dyer. Nice move inside and lays it in for UPrep. Back the other way. Here comes Rush Henrietta. It's Toby Wright. Toby Wright in the paint. Shot won't go. Rebound won't go. And a foul. Fouls on UPrep's number 11, Cam Dyer. That's his second, team 4. Sleeper at the line for Rush. He'll shoot 2.
Comets DJ Travis checking in.
Jalen House picks up the rebound after Sleeper misses the foul shot, and he is not able to make it, so UPrep comes down with it back the other way again. 22 seconds to go. There's a quick shot for Devin Green. No good. Rebound into the hands of the Royal Comets, and they'll play for one shot. With the ball, Toby Wright dribbling it around. 8 seconds to go. He drives the paint. Tries to lay it in, no good. Back the other way. Here comes UPrep, and there'll be a long pass intercepted by Sleeper, and that will take us to the end of the first half. A very entertaining first half, if you ask me. At the end of the first half, it's the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets 31 and the UPrep Griffins 18. You're watching Boys Varsity Section 5 basketball on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games.
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
It'll be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And BJ Clark is gone for the touchdown.
School events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950. At Varsity Media, we offer everything under the sun when it comes to media. Action photography, live videography, live streaming, college recruiting videos, social media videos, and so much more. Visit our website at www.varsitymedia.net or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search Varsity Media. Varsity Media, we highlight your life.
He switched jerseys, so I got to figure it out. All right, welcome back for the second half. I am Sam Schreier, and this is the Varsity Media Sports Network. Glad to have you along this afternoon. Good one here at Rush Henrietta. It's the Royal Comets and the defending Class AA Section 5 champions, the UPrep Griffins. 31-18 lead for the Royal Comets in the first half. Once again, glad to have you along today. We have basketball today. Probably not a ton of games tomorrow as this big storm's coming in, so we're glad to be able to get this in for you here today. So here we go, second half. UPrep starts with the ball. Devin Green with it, pass back out, top of the key to James Matthews. Pass inside to Dyer, and he's fouled. And just like that, UPrep will get a chance to get two points right back here at the beginning of the third quarter.
Cam Dyer and the line of the Griffins.
2 shots for Dyer. First one's good. Nasir Hunter back in the game for Rush. Second one's good for Dyer. Royal Comets with the ball. Giorgione pass off. Long pass down the court, and the Royal Comets turn it over. Big pressure right there for UPrep, forces that turnover. So UPrep trying to claw their way back in, has gotten the first points and a turnover. Devin Green with it at the top of the key. Pass back out top again to James Matthews. Matthews across to Moore. Moore inside, tries to make a quick pass. It's tipped by the Royal Comets out of bounds. From underneath the basket, Devin Green. Green, pass to James Matthews. Matthews sends it across into the corner to Devin Green. Quick shot for 3, no good. Rebound, Andrew Jefferson Edwards, put back, no good. And an offensive foul called on the rebound, so the Royal Comets will have it underneath their basket. Giorgione, pressure being applied full court for UPrep. They're able to get it across. Pass goes inside to Chad Thomas, wearing number 20, and he lays it up and in. And the Royal Comets get their first points of the half. Court, here comes UPrep. Matthews with the ball. Dribbling it around off to Edwards. Edwards still with it to Dyer, who drives the basket. Tries a little hook around, didn't make it. Rebound into the hands of Giorgione. Drives full court. Pass shot won't go. Rebound won't go. Goes out of bounds. And last touched by the Griffins, and Royal Comets will hold on to the ball. From out of bounds, Nasir Hunter. Back out top to Giorgione, who tries a 3, and it's no good. And the Griffins come down with the ball. Up court, here comes James Matthews. Matthews with the pass inside to Devin Green, who lays it up and in. Well, Comets back the other way. Giorgione with the ball. He guarded full court. He drives the paint. Shot is blocked out of bounds, and Royal Comets will continue to have the possession. From under the basket. Pass goes out top to Chad Thomas. Back up to Jalen House. House being guarded there by Green. Green to Thomas, who's at the top of the key. Double teamed, pass to Sleeper. He is able to save it before it goes out of bounds, then drives the paint, lays it up, no good, rebound, UPrep. Here comes Moore, back the other way. Moore with a pass off to Andrew Jefferson Edwards, no good. Moore gets the rebound, pass won't, no. He not tried another shot, it wouldn't go. Giordone comes down with the rebound, and he dribbles it back across the timeline, drives the paint, gets blocked, goes out of bounds. Off of the Royal, oh no, there's an injured player on the court. Injured player on the floor with 5:20 to go, 33-22, Rush Henrietta. Welcome back as we get our injured player off the court. And we have 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Royal Comets with the ball. It'll be underneath the basket after the last block that went out of bounds for UPrep. Giordone will have it under the basket. Giordone inbound to Hunter. Hunter to Sleeper. Back to Hunter for three. No good. Fought for the loose ball, and the rebound comes up by Devin Green. He drives the court, passes it off to James Matthews, who tried to go up with it. That was blocked. It rolls around. Rebound to Cam Dyer, no good. Dyer gets the ball back, drives the paint. He's fouled, and he misses it, but he'll get two shots. Fouls on Sleeper. Team second, Sleeper second. Two shots for Cam Dyer. Dyer makes the second, and Royal Comets will have it. 33-24. Rush Henrietta with the lead, approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. Sleeper has the ball across the timeline to Giordone. UPrep switches the defense. Giordone being guarded by Dyer. Giordone tries to spin to the paint, kicks it out to Sleeper for three, no good. Jalen House tries to grab the rebound, but he touches it, and it goes out of bounds. And UPrep will grab possession right back again. Jefferson Edwards from behind the basket. Pass into Devin Green, and he'll walk it up the court. Green with the ball. He'll pull up for three. Misses the shot altogether, but the Dyer was able to come up with the rebound. He passes it back out for the Griffins. Quick shot, no good. Rebound in the hands of James Matthews. He'll reset himself. Passes it back around to Maxwell. Maxwell into the corner for Green. Green drives, and shot is blocked out of bounds. UPrep holds the ball. 4 seconds on the shot clock, but it's UPrep possession. So we'll see what the kind of play they draw up right here. Reese Crouch in his first season as the UPrep coach, taking over for DeMont Stewart, who won the AA championship last year. Pass back out to Dyer. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shooting. Shot won't go. Rebound. Touched by Rush out of bounds. And they get a new shot clock now as well. So after that quick shot, the rebound was being fought for, and Rush touched it last out of bounds. From behind the basket, pass inbounded to Devin Green. That's a drive, and he's fouled. Fouls on Chad Thomas. That's his first and team's third. UPrep ball out of bounds. Devin Green with the ball. Comets in the man-to-man defense. Maxwell driving the basket, loses the handle. It gets tipped right off of Maxwell's leg and goes out of bounds. And they took some time off the clock, but weren't able to generate a basket. So they'll set up the full court press as Rush will get the ball back on the out of bounds. And they now pass it in and almost turn the ball over. Sleeper gets it, being tripped. Coach Reed calls a timeout. So they're able to save possession. Coach Reed with the quick 30-second timeout. 3:39 to play third quarter. 33-24. Royal Comets. Now, the Royal Comets, schedule-wise, is interesting. Now, depending on the weather, we know that one game's already canceled tomorrow for sure. But the Royal Comets are supposed to head to Webster Schrader tomorrow. Schrader's supposed to head here tomorrow. The Warriors to face the Royal Comets for their first of two meetings this season. UPrep will head to Aquinas on Wednesday. Again, all this weather permitting. Giardone with the ball after the timeout. Passes it in, gets it into Sleeper. Sleeper with the turnaround hook shot. Bounces off, back iron, and goes in. And the Royal Comets back to an 11-point lead. Back the other way, here comes UPrep. Shot won't go, rebound, Dyer. Dyer pass off in the corner for three. Maxwell, no good. Dyer, rebound, spin around, shot, no good. Rebound, Dyer. Tries to put the ball back up again, and finally a foul is called. What a stretch right there. Unable to put the ball in the basket, but able to pick up a foul on the play. And so Dyer will go to the line and shoot two for UPrep.
At the line.
First shot is good. Substitution for Rush. Gabriel Wright and Toby Wright into the game for the Comets. Second shot is good. UPrep sets up the full court pressure. As they've been doing all game, sets it up. They get the ball inbounds, and as soon as they get the ball inbounds, they are able to back out. So the Royal Comets take it across the timeline. They have the ball, Nasir Hunter, and he turns it over. Trying to make a pass. It got tipped out of bounds, and UPrep has it. Here come the Griffins now across the timeline. James Matthews with it. Pass off to Edwards. Edwards over, trying to get it to Sincere Burrows. The pass is picked off. Royal Comets back the other way. Nasir Hunter did intercept it. He tried to go up for the layup, and he's fouled hard on the play. And Hunter will go to the line for Rush, and he'll shoot two shots. 9-point game. Rush has made some runs, but UPrep's been able to keep the score close. They've had a better quarter this one than they did in the second quarter. Hunter gets it back to 10. Second shot is good. UPrep ball, here we go. Devin Green dribbles the ball up the court. It's across the timeline. He drives in, then passes it back out. As Maxwell goes in for the layup, won't go. Then he's able to get his own rebound, dribble it back out, back in the paint again, by the foul line, shot won't go. Trying to get the tip, Dyer tried to get it, then it went out for a three-pointer, and Devin Green nails it, and it's an 8-point game. Here come back the other way, the Royal Comets. Off to Jeer Jones. Jeer Jones back up top to Hunter. Hunter to Gabriel Wright. Back to Hunter again. They slow it down. Jeer Jones drives. Goes up for the shot. Won't go. It's blocked and taken back by UPrep. Under 2 minutes to go. UPrep has it. Quick shot for James Matthews in the paint. Little floater goes in, and the Griffins are back to within 6 with the full court pressure. Trying to break the press. They do. And across the line, Toby Wright has the ball. Toby Wright, pass off to Nasir Hunter. Hunter to Jeer Jones. Tries to pass it back to Toby Wright, can't get the shot away. And it's blocked and taken back by Cam Dyer. And the referee will call foul as they come back the other way. It's going to be against Rush Henrietta for a block. So as he was trying to drive through, he blocked the lane that they were trying to move through, and they called a foul. So that's the 5th team foul against the Royal Comets. Jaden Smith checking in for UPrep. So 5 team fouls in the third quarter right now. So UPrep down 6 with the ball and in good shape at the foul situation. With the ball, James Matthews takes the ball, passes out into the corner for Maxwell. Maxwell looking around, gets it back up out top again to Devin Green under a minute to go in the third quarter. Green trying to drive, now it pulls up, little floater from the foul line, that goes in inside the paint, down to 4 points. And as they try to inbound the ball, they step on the line, and UPrep will get the ball back with 45 seconds to go. So another chance, a chance to get within 2 or 1 possession here for the Griffins. Pass into Edwards. Edwards around to Maxwell. Maxwell around to James Matthews. Pass goes out to Devin Green for 3. No good. Rebound sleeper. And the Royal Comets had the ball across the timeline. They pull it back out. They have a chance at 1 shot. Let's see what they do here. Jeer Jones being closely guarded. Jeer Jones drives around. They will take the shot. It's a layup, no good. Rebound tipped away. Royal Comets get it back for 3. Shot rattles around and falls. A big three-pointer for Gabriel Wright right there as the UPrep tried to gain the momentum, but they hit the 3. Now back the other way again. Maxwell, and he's fouled. So that's quite a stretch right there. 2 chances, then a kick-out 3 that hit back of the iron, bounced to the front of the rim and went in and got the lead back to 7. So UPrep had a chance to get it down to 2, and now it's a 7-point game. But we'll see. Maxwell at the line, down by 7. First shot, good. Chad Thomas in the game for RH. Second one is good. 5-point lead, 40-35, 3 seconds to go. Sleeper with the long baseball pass, intercepted by UPrep. There's a long 3 at the buzzer. From half court, the heave was no good. So, a third quarter where the UPrep Griffins made up some ground. They've got it down to 5 as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Rush Henrietta 40, UPrep 35 on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
At Varsity Media, we offer everything under the sun when it comes to media. Action photography, live videography, live streaming, college recruiting videos, social media videos, and so much more. Visit our website at www.varsitymedia.net or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search Varsity Media. Varsity Media, we highlight your life.
All right, welcome back to Rush Henrietta High School. It's the fourth quarter here on our afternoon basketball delight on the Varsity Media Sports Network. UPrep Griffins trail the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets 40-35. First game of the season for UPrep, third game for Rush. So we'll see what happens here. Fourth quarter should be interesting. As Rush Henrietta had the ball, they tried to inbound it. It was tipped by UPrep, then tipped by Rush, and UPrep gets the ball back. So it's UPrep ball now, down 5. They drive the lane. Maxwell's shot won't go. He went too far, then goes out of bounds. Last touch, Rush Henrietta. Man, UPrep's had many chances to get this to a 2 or 3 point game, and every time they haven't been able to. Let's see if they can do it right now. Pass into Devin Green. Goes back up out top to James Matthews. Pass goes in through traffic, intercepted by Sleeper, and he gets fouled. He gets fouled, and it's Rush Henrietta ball. From out of bounds, inbounds it to, oh, wow. It was, Toby Wright got the inbounds. He tried to go up for it, and they had a held ball, and it's going to be possession UPrep. So here we go again. Another chance to get it to 3 or 2 right here. UPrep certainly has had the better of play in the second half. Back the other way. Griffins come for 3. No good. Green shot is not falling, and rebound comes down to Toby Wright. Wright passes off to Sleeper. Drives the basket. Quick little hook shot. Bang, bang, and fall. So Sleeper extends the lead to 7, and back the other way. Here comes the Griffins again. James Matthews with the ball, being guarded by Giordone. Pass back to Jefferson Edwards. Over to Devin Green. Green with the pass inside to Jaden Smith. Tries the layup, it won't go. And back the other way, Rush Henrietta comes in and lays it in. Jalen House, and looks like that, as it was a chance to get it to one possession, it's back to 9 again. 6:41 to play in the game. Back the other way, here come the Griffins. Matthews with the ball, fakes a shot, now passes it back out. 3-point attempt for Edwards, no good. Back the other way, here comes Rush Henrietta again. Back the other way, House tries to go up, and the rebound comes down to UPrep. Maxwell dribbles it back the other way again for the Griffins. They go inside. Oh, nice play. Nice pass. And nice play for the Griffins as Matthews lays it up and in. 44-37. Giordone with the ball across the timeline. Off to Sleeper. Sleeper tries to drive in, and he gets fouled. So Sleeper will go to the line and shoot 2. Team foul number 4 against UPrep.
Chris Sleeper at the line shooting for the Comets.
2 shots for Sleeper. Checking in for UPrep is Moore.
Checking in for the Griffins.
Second shot, no good, but Rush Henrietta comes down with the rebound. Thomas with the pass back up top to Toby Wright. Right around to Sleeper, over to Jalen House, who drives the lane, lays it off the top of the glass, hit the top of the square, and put it in, and it's a 10-point game. Back the other way, here comes the Griffins again. Moore dribbling around with the ball, and guarded by Thomas. Around to James Matthews. Matthews passes in the corner to Maxwell, back to Matthews, back up out top to Jalen Smith. Pass goes around to Moore, rebound, Jalen House, he comes down with it. Back the other way again, here come the Royal Comets. Driving the lane. Shot won't go, rebound UPrep, back the other way to Maxwell, who lays it up and misses the layup. and it comes down with it to the Royal Comets. Giorgione to sleeper. Back for House for three. It rattles around and goes out. And a rebound comes down to UPrep. Here's Maxwell back the other way. Off to James Matthews, who hits the layup. And back to an 8-point game again. So big stretch there. Both teams a chance to score. UPrep finally gets it in. Back the other way, Thomas, and he picks up a foul. 4:29 to play. 2 shots for Thomas at the line for Rush Henrietta.
CJ Thomas at the line for RH.
First shot is up and good. Substitution for UPrep, number 11, Cam Dyer, and number 5, Devin Green. Second shot for Thomas. It rolls around, doesn't go in, and UPrep will come back the other way again. Green with the ball. Guarded by House. Ball screen. Pass off to Matthews. Back to Green, who drives the paint. Passes it off to number 12, Edwards, who lays it up and in. It's back to a 7-point game. Here we go. Rush Henrietta back the other way. House with the ball. House to Giorgione. Giorgione to House. House at the top of the key, tries to drive. Goes up, shot's blocked by Dyer out of bounds. And a substitution for Royal Comets in the game, number 12, Gabrielle Wright. Inbounds to Wright, to Sleeper, tries to take a quick shot, did not go. Rebound comes down into the hands of Moore. Moore drives the basket, lays it up and in, and we're down to 5 again with 3:28 to go. Back the other way, here come the Royal Comets. Stick around, folks, get your seatbelts on. Could be coming down for a doozy here at the end. Giorgione with the ball, drives the paint, lays it up, shots partially blocked. UPrep comes up with the ball, back the other way, goes up, lays it up, rebound, won't go, and it goes out of bounds, touched by the Griffins. Nasir Hunter checking in. Coach Crouch upset, wanted to go up hard for that layup. The ball got out of bounds. Full court pressure applied by UPrep. They're able to break it easily across the timeline. Nasir Hunter. And he's fouled on the play by Devin Green. 6 team fouls apiece now, second foul on Green. 48-43, 2:59 to play. Royal Comets with it on the sideline. Sleeper has it. To Giorgione. And they're going to look to set up a play here. Giorgione with the pass off to Gabrielle Wright. Pass inside to the Royal Comets. Hunter, he goes up and gets fouled, and so he'll shoot 2. It was a nice pass inside. He tried to finish it, but couldn't do the and one, so he'll get 2 shots here. Hunter makes the next shot. Timeout. Rush Henrietta. 30-second timeout. Royal Comets as they get the actually it's changed to a full timeout. Royal Comets. Full timeout. 50-43. 2:45 to play in the fourth quarter. welcome back to Rush Henrietta. 2:45 to play. Here in the fourth quarter, we have a good game here between the UPrep Griffins, the defending Class AA champions, and a semifinalist from last year, the 1-1 Rush Henrietta Royal Comets first game this year for UPrep. UPrep with the ball, down 7, and up court they come. They get it across half court, and they look to set up their play. Moore has the ball, takes a three-pointer, and it's good for 3 more, and the Royal Comets lead is trimmed to 4. Hunter with the ball, pass off to Gabriel Wright. He dribbles through the paint, tries to lay it in. Sleeper tries to get the rebound, can't get it, but Giordone does, and it's passed back out top again to Nasir Hunter. 2 minutes left. Hunter with the ball, being guarded by Moore. Trying to get the 5-second call in the double team. They can't get it. They're finally able to get the pass, and Sleeper pulls it out. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to drive in. Sleeper does, and they call an offensive foul. Offensive foul is called against Sleeper on his way up. And so the Griffins down by 4 with the ball underneath the Rush basket. And timeout on the court. Timeout UPrep. It's a full timeout, and we'll step aside. We'll be right back. Should be a good conclusion right here. All right, here we go now after the timeout. 4-point game, and UPrep with the ball as they dribble the ball up the court, cross half court. Comets have it, UPrep has it, tried to drive inside, not able to do it, scuffle for the ball, kicked out for 3, and hammered it home. James Matthews with a three-pointer, and now the Griffins able to get it to a 1-point game. 1-point game, a minute 30 to go. Wow. Giordone with the ball, gets it across the court. Passes it off to Sleeper, tries to drive, he falls over, but fouled. Fouls against number 11. Cam Dyer, that's his third, it's the team's 8. It's a 1-1 for Sleeper, 50-49 lead for Rush Henrietta. Makes the first one, misses the second one. So now UPrep comes down with a chance to tie or take the lead. Devin Green with the ball. Passes it back up out top to Andrew Jefferson Edwards. Edwards to Maxwell. Back up top again. Maxwell drives the lane, lays it up and in, and we're tied. Tied at 51 with a minute to go. Holy cow. Jalen House with the ball for Rush Henrietta. Across midcourt. Royal Comets look to set up their offense. Running it from the right side. Pass about top to Sleeper. Sleeper with the dribble handoff, or tried to House. Stolen away by UPrep. Devin Green lays it up and in, and UPrep takes the lead with 30 seconds to go. Here come the Royal Comets back the other way. Tries to drive the basket is Gabriel Wright, and it's no good, but he'll shoot 2. You picked a good game to tune into today. The Royal Comets built a big lead into half, but UPrep slowly chipped away. The Royal Comets got it back to 10 and now just took the lead, the Griffins rather, with 23 seconds. But the Royal Comets at the line for shooting 2. First one is good for Gabrielle Wright. 53-52, 23 seconds. Second one is up and good. We're tied. UPrep with the ball now. We'll see if they'll play for one shot or they'll take it to him. Davin Green with the ball. Dribbles it across half court and they call timeout. Jerice Crouch with the timeout. 15 seconds to go. UPrep with the ball trying to get a come from behind road victory to start their shortened season. Stick around. We'll have the conclusion of the game coming up next on the Varsity Media Sports Network. All right, welcome back. 53-53. UPrep ball, 15.5 seconds to go. The Griffins trail by as much as 14 points. They've chipped away. Rush pulled it back, and now the Griffins are on a run. They had tied the game and actually took the lead. The Royal Comets tied the game right back again. So here we go. James Matthews with the ball, 8 seconds to go. Matthews being guarded by Giordone. Got to hurry up. Here comes Matthews. Trying to shoot it. Takes a shot. No good off the rim. Rebound for the Royal Comets. And we're going to have some free basketball at Rush Henrietta. What a way to start it. We got a great game here for you. 53-53. Overtime coming up next. 4 minutes on the way on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all.
Welcome back to Rush Henrietta. We have overtime right now between the UPrep Griffins and the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets here on President's Day. First game of the season for UPrep. What a game it's been. Big lead for the Royal Comets. UPrep came all the way back, took the lead. Royal Comets tied it on foul shots late. UPrep had a chance for a last shot, didn't get it. And now we're playing overtime. 4 minutes of overtime, and UPrep wins the tip. With the ball is Maxwell. He dribbles across half court, takes it in, tries to get the pass, but on the pass he's fouled, and it's the bonus situation for UPrep now. Maxwell will shoot 1-1. First shot is good. Comes the second. It's 1-1 for UPrep. Second one, good. So 2-point lead for the Griffins now. Rush Henrietta with the ball. Giordone has it as he dribbles up court. Takes it across half court. Giordone, pass off to Jalen House. House being guarded, and the ball is stolen away, and then House blocks him on the play as he impedes the lane as he tries to go in and fouls him, and now the Griffins will get another chance at a 1-on-1. Devin Green will go to the line, shoot 1-on-1.
Devin Green Jr. at the line for UPrep.
First one, no good. So no harm, no foul there. Back the other way, here come the Royal Comets. Goes up for the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Possession remains. Rush Henrietta on the play. Giordone from behind the basket. Pass off into the corner to House. House back to Giordone. Giordone sets up for three. Good! Royal Comets take the lead now, 56-55, and the three-pointer from the corner for Giordone. Here come the Griffins. Matthews to Dyer. Dyer drives the paint, up and in. And again, a lead for UPrep. Chad Thomas with the ball. Thomas to House. House to Giordone, pulls up, no good, rebound, UPrep. James Matthews comes down with it, they clear, and they bring it across half court. 2:28 to go, overtime, 1-point lead for UPrep. Devin Green along the sidelines, tries to keep it in bounds. And they have called a foul against Rush Henrietta for a push. And now it's double bonus situation. Two shots for Devin Green.
Devin Green Jr. at the line for UPrep.
First one, no good. Second one is good. Back to a 2-point game. Jalen House has it. Passes it off to Giordone. And he brings it across half court. Giordone to Sleeper. Sleeper with the ball. Being closely guarded by two UPrep players. They tried to knock it away. But it's the pass is recovered by Gabriel Wright. Giordone pulls up in the lane, rolls around the basket and out. Royal Comets get the rebound, up and in. Jalen House, and we're tied again with 1:45 to go. Big play, two missed shots. They were able to get two offensive rebounds and then put it in. UPrep with it, James Matthews at the top of the key. Matthews passes it off to Devin Green for three. Big three-pointer for UPrep. 3-point lead for the Griffins. Giordone with the ball, being guarded by UPrep, trying to steal the ball away. It bounces around. Giordone able to get it back, tries to drive in and score, and he gets fouled. Wow. Fouls on Maxwell. That's his second. Two shots for Giordone.
Jason Giordone at the line for Rush Henrietta.
First one for Giordone, no good. Second one good, 2-point game. UPrep possession. Up court, here come the Griffins. Matthews being guarded by Giordone. Applying the pressure. Matthews with the ball, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Pass off to Devin Green. Green with 15. Pass to Cam Dyer, tries to go in, and they call an offensive foul. He put the elbow in as he was about to go up, and he fouled him. And so the Royal Comets will get it down 2 with 43 seconds. And that was the fifth and disqualifying foul right there on Dyer. So they lose Dyer for the end of overtime, and if we have another overtime, they will not have Dyer. So we'll see what happens. Down by 2, Giorgione carries the ball across half court. Dribbling it around, pulls it back up out top. Pass around to Sleeper. Sleeper inside. Little hook shot, ties the game again. 61-61. Here comes UPrep. They're going to play for one shot again. Let's see what happens here. They had a chance at one shot at the end of regulation. 13 seconds to go. Devin Green with the ball. Here comes Green. Passes it off in the corner to Moore for 3. No good. Rebound Giorgione. And guess what? You have a doozy right here. More free basketball. We are going to double overtime. 61-61. The Griffins and the Royal Comets. Second overtime. Coming up next on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Craig Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos.
All right, welcome back to Rush Henrietta, folks. If you're just tuning in, make sure you watch the replay of this game. It's been a heck of a game. We are in double overtime right now. It's 61-61. Rush got up to a big lead in the first half. UPrep played really well to get the game tied in the second half. They had a chance at both of the ends of both overtimes to win the game. And off the tip, the Royal Comets win it. Thomas's layup's no good, and UPrep comes down with the rebound. Devin Green goes up and lays it in, and UPrep has the lead in overtime number 2. Chad Thomas being guarded by Maxwell, and he gets it across half court. Pass off to Wright to Giorgione. At the top of the key. Directing traffic, tries to pass it into Sleeper, it gets tipped, and a foul on the play. So Chris Sleeper will go to the line and shoot 2 shots for Rush Henrietta. First one, no good. Second one for Sleeper, down by 2. Good. 63-62. Here comes UPrep now. Green with the ball. Cross half court. UPrep sets the screen. It comes off of it more. Pass to Matthews. Inside to Maxwell. Drives. Shot won't go, but a foul on the play. Foul on Sleeper. That's his fourth. And now Maxwell at the line shooting 2. First one's good. Second one, good. 65-62. Cross half court, right with the ball. Gabriel Wright to Giorgione. Up in the corner to House, just inside to Sleeper. Sleeper up and in. Devin Green. Cross half court. Green to Matthews. He takes a shot from around the foul line area, and it misses. And the rebound comes down for the Royal Comets. Jalen House with the ball to Giorgione. Inside to Sleeper. Sleeper tries to go to the basket, puts it up. He's fouled. And he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Chris Sleeper, 2 shots for RH. First one is up and good. 65-65. Double overtime here at Rush Henrietta. Second one is no good. Rebound comes down for the Griffins. Tie game. Griffins possession. Devin Green takes the ball across half court. Looking around. Pass off to Edwards. To Moore for 3. Quick 3. Front rim. No good. Rebound. Rush Henrietta. Comets back the other way. House in the corner to Gabriel Wright for 3. No good. Rebound down to UPrep. Devin Green. Green from the top of the key for 3. No good. Long rebound to Giorgione. Long pass to House. House slays it up and in, and Rush Henrietta back in front. Jalen House on the basket. Here come the Griffins. In the man-to-man. Moore. Pass it off to Matthews. Matthews back to Moore for 3. Back rim and out, but the rebound goes to the Griffins. Edwards tries to get the rebound and score it, but could not. The Royal Comets come down with it. We're under a minute to play in double overtime. The Royal Comets with the ball. Let's see how they play it here. Giorgione. Prep needing a stop. They knock the ball, but it goes out of bounds. 19 seconds to go on the shot clock. 37 seconds to go in double overtime. What a game today. President's Day special. Giorgione from the baseline. Pass into Sleeper. Sleeper drives around. Little hook shot. Won't go. Rebound for Moore. 30 seconds left in the game. Here come UPrep. This time they need a tying basket and not a chance to win it. Here we go. Moore at the top of the key. 20 seconds to go. Moore dribbling around. Pass is knocked away. Fight for the loose ball on the floor. And they're going to call a jump ball. And it's going to stay with UPrep. No shot clock, so no effect there. But the jump ball went to the Griffins. And now a timeout. Timeout on the court. It's a full timeout for UPrep. Coach Crouch calls it 67-65. Rush Henrietta double overtime. 15 seconds to go. The Griffins a chance to tie the game. All right, here we go. It's 67-65. Rush in the lead. We're in double overtime. 15.6 seconds to go. UPrep off the timeout, trying to get the tie or the win right here. Let's see what happens. Maxwell to inbound. Being guarded by House. He tries to tip it away. He's not able to. Oh, he fouls him. House tried to steal the ball, and on the play, Devin Green raced back to try to grab it as the ball was bouncing around, and as Green grabbed the ball, House fouled him. So now the Griffins will be at the line down 2 with a chance to tie it again. Here we go. Green at the line. First one. Up and rolls around and good. 67-66. Second one is good. We're tied. 12.8 to go. Let's see what UPrep does. They're probably going to pick up full court again. No, they pull it back. 10 seconds to go. They don't want to foul here. They're trying to steal the ball away. Gier Jones with the ball. Passes into Sleeper. Goes up for the shot. No good. Rebound back to Gier Jones. Tries to put it in. He could not put it in. Had a really good look at it. And we're going to triple overtime. Wow. We got a good one here in Rush Henrietta. 67-67. We'll be right back. And let's look at the replay first. Watch this ending sequence here. He was being closely guarded. Gier Jones drove, passed it off to Sleeper, couldn't get it to fall. It got tipped back to Gier Jones. He shot it up. They had a chance. It bowled in, bounced out, and they had the chance right there. All right, stick around. Triple overtime coming up next here at Rush Henrietta.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
Welcome back to Rush Henrietta. I am Sam Schreier. This is the Varsity Media Sports Network. You chose a good one to tune into today. We are in triple overtime. RH had 2 chances to win at the end of double overtime. It's 67-67, back and forth game. Here we go in the third overtime as UPrep wins the tip. Devin Green with the ball. Goes in the lane and shoots it up and misses it, and Sleeper gets the rebound. Pass off to Gier Jones. Gier Jones calling the play. They were looking to try to get it into Sleeper. They couldn't do so, and he tries to pass it anyway. Long pass does not get tipped. It goes out of bounds, and UPrep will have the ball after the turnover. Maxwell dribbles it over half court to Moore. Moore to Maxwell. Maxwell drives the lane, puts it up and in as UPrep takes the lead. Back across the line, House. House does a little spin move, lays it up, no good, rebound UPrep. UPrep with the long pass to Maxwell, up and in, and it's a 4-point lead now for the Griffins. Triple overtime. House has the ball, pass on top to Gier Jones. Gier Jones to Wrights, across to House. House back up to Wrights. Around to Gier Jones. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ball screen coming. Gier Jones trying to dribble around it. Goes inside, off the glass and in. Big basket for the Royal Comets, 2:16 to play, third overtime. Up court, here comes UPrep. James Matthews. To Moore. Moore to Maxwell. Maxwell drives in, tries to get the shot up. He does. Tried to draw the contact, no call. Rebound, Royal Comets. House all the way down and up and in and one. Wow, Jalen House took the rebound, dribbled all the way down the court, went into the lane and laid it in, and they called an offensive foul against House. He put the elbow in as he went to go in. I thought it was an and one at first, but it was not. And so it'll stay 71-69, and UPrep has the ball. Wow, what a sequence right there. Would have been an amazing play by House. Griffins with the ball. Matthews has it, and the Griffins call timeouts. Timeout, Griffins, 1:26 to go in the third quarter. No, it's not the third quarter. It's the third overtime, 71-69, Griffins. .126 to play, third overtime, Griffins ball. Maxwell with it, pass in to James Matthews. Matthews passes it off to Green, who brings it back to the top of the key, shoots for three, in and out. Rebound for the Royal Comets, long pass to Sleeper. Sleeper up, oh, and he's hit pretty good. He's hit pretty good as he was going up for the layup. So Sleeper will get it 2 shots, down to 1:05 to go, third overtime.
Chris Sleeper to the line for Henrietta.
Sleeper makes both of the foul shots. Now 1 minute to go. Griffins with the ball. Cross court, James Matthews dribbling around, being guarded by Gier Jones. Devin Green with it. Pass off to Maxwell. Drives the basket, drives the lane, lays it up and in. Lead for the Griffins, 40 seconds to go. Royal Comets have it. 2-point game, Gier Jones with it. Guarded by Matthews. Off to Gabriel Wright. Inside to Sleeper. Back up out top again. To Wright. Off to Chad Thomas. Thomas to Wright. Wright trying to drive the lane. Up, no good. Rebound. UPrep and a foul. Rush Henrietta, 2 chances again at that basket. They had 2 chances at the end of OT. Or the second OT, and now they'll get 2 shots with a 2-point lead, trying to extend it. It'll be 2 shots for UPrep at the line. Devin Green, and extends it to a 3-point game. 1 more for Green. 15.7 seconds to go, third overtime. Up. And no good. So 3-point game. Here we go. Gier Jones brings it across half court. Griffins with the lead by 3. Jeter Jones dribbling around. He can knock down a three-pointer. Let's see what they try to do here. Still dribbling, being close to guard. 2, down to 1 for 3. No good. And UPrep wins. Wow, what a game right here. The UPrep Griffins, who trailed in the first half by 14, chipped away in the third quarter, got down by 10 again, cut the lead all the way down to 2 several times. Let's watch the ending sequence right here. Here it is. Here's a chance to win it, or rather tie it. There's the long 3, no good. And then the clock ran out. So UPrep got down by 10 in the third quarter, chipped away, kept trying to get it within 1 possession. They finally were able to tie the game. They had a chance to win at the end of the the end of the game. Also the end of the first overtime. Rush had a chance, 2 chances to win at the end of the second overtime. And then finally UPrep able to pull it out in triple overtime. Their first game of the season, their first win. They're 1-0. Rush Henrietta falls to 1-2. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for tuning in today to the broadcast. We got a great game for you here. My name's Sam Schreier. Final score today from Rush Henrietta. The UPrep Griffins 74 and the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets 71 in triple overtime. We'll see you soon on the Varsity Media Sports Network.